Hey everyone, and welcome to this short time lapse on building a unique farmland area with some very interesting history. Now, this farmland is inhabited by a small family of farmers that have owned the area for many generations. The origins of the family are unknown, as they speak a unique language that nobody can understand, but they are kind enough to travelers and guests if it is needed. Many speculate that the family came from a far off land unknown to the current world, while others believe the oddness of the family is due to limited social interactions. The truth of the matter is far more simple. The oddness of the family comes from generations of passive influence emanating from the large monolithic structure in which is the centerpiece of their land. Now, rising from the ground and made from an indestructible material, the monolith is steeped in a heavy magic that only few can truly recognize. Many pass the structure and think nothing of it. They believe it is simply another rock formation or some kind of natural occurrence. However, the family who resides next to it could tell you otherwise, if only they could be understood. But for those who are watchful may see benefits that others may not. The farm is constantly growing an abundance of crops throughout the year, through every season and every drought and even every flood. Indeed, there seems no stopping the farm of producing a harvest that benefits the family and those who may purchase their crops. This leads some to believe that the structure watches over the family with a careful eye, yet the origins of the monolith are unknown and its true nature is not certain. Now, for now, the family lives in peace, attending to their daily routines and living a life that is just simple. For others, they continue to pay no mind or watch very closely, awaiting something that, may occur that will prove their theories correct. Now, that's a little bit of lore we have on this build. I hope you really enjoyed it. It was very fun to build, and you're going to see here it really comes together for the walkthrough, so just stay tuned. We'll meet you in just a second. Let me slap on some music. Catch you in a moment. All right, everybody, so here we have the actual farmland, and as you can see here, it's really cool. If we're looking on the journey map, we have all these orangey roads which are being paved as we speak. But you can see here the farmland is actually very close to Mornstell, right on this main kind of cut through strip here, and it's a very interesting location, but it definitely makes sense. You can see here just absolutely simple, very cool. It took a lot of work to add a lot of detail into the stone wall, but I think it came out great. But yeah, right off the main road, here we have it, simple as can be. Right off the bat, you can see here we have a small little farm area, right? I mean, like, let's just be honest, pretty simple. And the farmhouse itself. And once again, I went for the simple look. This was not complicated. It fits with the theme and the lore. We have a small horse stable here, or even for mules to help plow the fields and things like that. And this is the actual structure itself. Now, before we get to that, let's go straight on into the home. Now, as you can see here, it is decorated very amazingly, and I have to give credit to Palpable Defeat, or Dreaming and Sound. He actually helped make this. I started like a little bit on the bedroom, and I got really worn out, and he was like, yeah, I asked him to do it, and he did it. So thanks to him, like, pretty much from this rug onward is the actual part that he did the interior decorate on, and it came out amazing. But as you can see here, small family, 3 beds, very simple, very straightforward. Here we have the furnace, they're cooking a little pig, and of course some herbs drying out by the fire, a small kitchen area, and that's about it. I mean, very simple, nothing too crazy. It makes sense that this would be a very simple interior in a simple family, and here we have it. So I really love the way that it came out. Couldn't ask for anything better. Now that we got that done, now we can actually move on to the rest of the area. So you can see here, this is the monolith, and you can see it's actually pretty large. I mean, just looking at it, you could tell it's pretty expansive, and it definitely works really well with the theme, with the lore. You can see it towers over the house, no problem. Just really cool way of having it here. And there's actually going to be a few monoliths all throughout the world, so definitely stay tuned for some more lore when it comes to that. Here, you can definitely see we have some storage area. Kind of keep it out of the rain, kind of keep it slightly dry. It kind of works, kind of doesn't, but either way, there we go. Really like the way that this came out. We had some framing here, things like that, and yeah, we have pathways, of course, some spade, you know, just stuff like that. We have a small little area coming down here. You see we have a small little like root cellar. Pretty simple, straightforward. And once again, thanks to Dreaming and Sound for this dry, I think this is dry hanging roots. It looks really cool here. But yeah, small little wine cellar slash food cellar. I think it came out really well. Absolutely love the way it looks. And it's just kind of, you know, tucked away on the side of the house here. So as you can see here, we actually have the farmland, and I'm not gonna give you like a full walkthrough on this because it's pretty simple. It's literally farms. Okay, pretty straightforward here, but it's definitely multi-layered, multi-tiered, very cool design. If you ask me, it just builds up with the land, and we have lots of scarecrows and things like that. But yeah, this is like the legitimate farm area. We'll give you kind of like a flyover real quick. But it's definitely a nice little touch to the world. Definitely looks really cool in my opinion. And all the multiple layers for the crops and everything like that just looks really cool right now. Right now they're harvesting wheat and barley. And like I said, throughout the year, it's constantly growing. Like there's no off season for this farm. And that's one really cool thing about it. So this is the entirety of the build. Once again, I think it came out really cool, really nifty. Once again, the monolithic structure looks really cool. You have the storage and just all the additional pathways really comes together. But that's pretty much it. So thank you as always for watching the video. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you have any ideas or if you like the lore, definitely let me know behind. You can see some smoke popping out in the back there. But either way, this is Legendary Porpoise signing off. Hope you have a good day. Happy gaming. I'll catch you for the next one. And we got lots more in store, so definitely stay tuned. All right, bye.